Okay, everything's full, everything's ready, everything's good. Let's go. Wait a minute. I need to buy a resurrection stone. Almost forgot. But it really does seem like...
I can't guarantee you'll like my work today.
It really does seem like we're not going to get any more conversation from these guys for now. Alright, let's go.
Broken again.
Oh,
you know,
what?
I'm starting to question Sindri's skill. Maybe Brock was right all along.
Forcing me to go the long way. I don't like it when games do this. Last time they used this as a shortcut so that you didn't have to backtrack and do the same thing over again twice. But now it seems like there's no escape. But usually when I say stuff like this, the game comes up with a way to shut me up, so I don't know. We'll have to see. We've already cleaned out all of this and nothing... It's all the same as how I left it, so... Let's keep moving. Probably have a few more mobs to fight.
Why did you speak to the dwarf like that?
Aren't you sick of hearing about him and his brother?
Of course. But it serves nothing to make an enemy of him.
He should know the truth, even if it hurts.
It was needless and unkind.
Truth is more important than kindness.
Your mother would disagree.
She wasn't a god.
Oh no. Atreus, man. Seriously. I get it, you're a kid and you just found out about this incredible power that you have and all that business, but seriously, man. Gotta get your head in the right place. I don't know if this is going to end up resulting in like Atreus just completely going off the rails here. But I'm sure he'll figure it out. Truth is more important than kindness, huh? What do you guys think about that? A broken shield or two. I think because... Oh yeah. I think because my runic is really weak.
Enough of these guys.
Yeah, because my runic is really weak, the blades aren't doing an incredible amount of damage.
Carry her up from here?
No.
Why not? We're almost there. You know I can handle it.
Can you? After the way you spoke of her, I question that.
What? That she wasn't a god?
She was better than a god. And you shall not dishonor her.
Yeah, you tell him, Kratos.
Fine. Carry her yourself.
I think Kratos is going to have another, like, putting down of the foot. What I'm going to need to have is a flipping session on how to solve these. For the move version, I was doing it pretty quick. There you go. I think sometimes when there's too close to each other, it can be a problem. Alright, we've opened 2 hidden chambers here. What is this? Oh, it's just hidden chamber of Odin. Again. Oh, wait, is this going to lead to another Valkyrie? The Valkyrie was a tough boss to defeat. I think I needed 2 or 3 attempts to kill it. But look how quickly Atreus is transforming and getting into that god complex where he just doesn't consider other people's problems and value them the same as his own. Dangerous, dangerous business. That's why I think another reason why Kratos was so reluctant to tell him, especially at this age. But it's no coincidence. I mean, everything we've seen so far has made it seem like his head is in totally the right place. But just the virtue of knowing that you're a god can change everything, I guess. There's literally only been a single jump scare the entire game from these tombs. Maybe they only just literally put one in there as a little almost Easter egg type thing. We're in the foothills? Yeah, okay. Yeah, so it's Valkyrie again. If it's exactly the same as the previous one, I might not deal with it. Not a fan of having the same battle twice. Did the last one have an area like this and I just didn't see it? Might have. There's a lot of silver. Okay. We'll head into it just to make sure that it is exactly the same battle, and I'll probably just fight it once because triggering the battle then restarting the checkpoint would just be a bit stupid,
A
but...
Valkyrie. We have to save her.
Think before you act. Are we prepared to face such a powerful foe?
I'm ready if you are.
Aye, same here. If that counts for anything.
Cheers, Mehmet, thanks for that. He does give you some advice.
Here she comes.
Unavailable. I think that one wasn't though.
I felt that one, brother.
So did I. But my attacks are doing a lot of damage. Which is a good sign. Not sure what I can do about that. It seems like so many attacks that I can't evade. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to hang in there for very long like this. Maybe this is one of the really hard ones. To be honest, the other one did seem almost impossible until I did defeat it, so...
Left flank incoming.
Oh man. Didn't let me get that health.
You're moving a bit slow.
Alright, let's go.
Behind you, watch out.
Ah! Ah, a bit too far away. It's the wrong move.
You don't look too good.
Oh!
Brother, get up, brother.
I was mashing circle to get that hellstone that was right next to me. How close can you be to winning? Okay, I think I got this one. Again. At the start it seemed very difficult, but that's more than within my capabilities. I think I'd be disappointed if I couldn't defeat this thing. Really?
Come on, get up, brother.
I cannot take any chances against her red attacks. Okay, I think I know the problem here. The trouble is she's got 2 throwing attacks. For one of them, it's a red, you can't avoid it and does a lot of damage. The other one is evadable and you can counter-attack with it. Being able to differentiate which one she's using, I think, is key, because if you get the wrong one, then you take a lot of damage. So thanks for that.
Fire from the left. I felt that one, brother. Okay, brother.
It's impossible because you block the flying knives and then she comes in with an unblockable stab, so I'm not seeing what the possibility of evasion is there.
Fight some hell. On your right. Have you considered a tactical retreat?
Whoa. That was tough. I would say that was about 5 tries, but we got there. I knew I was close from the first one.
Thank you for releasing my physical form. I have only gratitude.
Why were you trapped?
I am uncertain. My mind still fragmented. The Rokstol of Valkyrs. It is the last thing I remember.
The what?
Valhalla awaits. I must return.
$14,000.
The Rokstol of Valkyr.
What is that, Mimir?
It's a council chamber of sorts, hidden away in Midgard. The Valkyries would often need a place to confer outside of Odin's prying eyes. They thought themselves properly concealed, but the All-Father sees all, so the saying goes.
Where is it?
We weren't far from it on our way to Thormur's chisel. The entrance is to the left of the 2 oarsmen statues.
You failed to mention this at the time.
Didn't think we'd be hunting down Valkyries at the time, brother.
Think we'll find out why the Valkyries are like this?
That chamber held a special significance for them. We'll find something there, I'm certain of it.
Okay, so the Heart of Vanaheim, epic enchantment, moderate perk activation chance to grant short boost to runic strength or defense on a successful hit. So even within the side quest, they keep you rolling. So it's not a case of, okay, there's 7 of them throughout the world, just go and defeat them and come back. It's a case of like giving you these little bits of motivation to keep you moving along the quest, which is kind of cool. But I guess if we run into more, we'll definitely try and fight them. But I think I'm happy to move on right now. I think once I get to the summit, I'll end the session, and then maybe in the next session we'll get close to completing the game. Those Valkyrie are tough, man. They're intense. I think they're one of the most high intensity bosses I've fought in the entire thing, because they just do not stop. You don't get more than half a second to breathe. The only breathing space you get is when you parry an attack, or you manage to get one of your heavy attacks in and she staggers for a second. And you're just like hitting her up for 2 or 3 seconds. That's the only reprieve that you get. The rest is just non-stop. It was those 2 ring attacks, man. It was always hard to tell which one was coming first, so you try to roll for the wrong one and block for the wrong one. It never worked. Now, I need to find some of this Hellwind. Is there some over here? I feel like that might be the reason that this bit is blocked. It seems not. I don't think so. Yeah, it's definitely not extractable. It's one I've got to put the Hellwind into. I'm really not seeing it, so there's not much we can do. Wait, to get to the summit again, I have to go all the way through the elevator and all that business again as well. That's a long path. Oh yes, this place again. I mean, are these guys just going to keep coming, or...
Watch your back!
Seriously? What is going on? I can't even remember to get Atreus to fire because... Oh. Gateways of Helheim have opened up, I think. Brood. They can poison us, need to be extra careful with their leaping attack. The easier said than done one is like 15.
If you knew all along that we were gods, why come up with the story about Odin trying to follow us to Jotunheim before we get there or whatever? Isn't it a lot simpler if they want us dead because we're gods? And they think we're a threat?
No.
I suppose we can't rule it out. But Odin's ways are subtle, and his purposes are...
Enough about Odin and his whole stupid family.
Atreus needs to slap. I bet even if you saw Freya right now, I'd be like, ah, you dumb witch. Go away. Couldn't reach it. I thought maybe the last radius would get there.
Got that one.
It all adds extra fuel to the fire of the rage gauge, so... Ah! Maybe there's a shortcut there. see a crystal. Wasn't this place a lot snowier when we first came up? No, actually it wasn't.
I suppose that's Odin's doing too. Nice try.
Still locked. What could we possibly need to do to get this?
You and Mother always said all gods were evil. But we're not. Tyr wasn't. Freya neither. The Aesir gods, that's who's evil. And you know what? Odin's right. We are a threat. Because we know what they are and we know we can beat them.
Well, not all of them. Not yet.
Magni did his worst, and he's dead. They're no better than us, and they're gonna be sorry they picked this fight.
Fight in talk. Now that takes me back to where I was, which is not where I want to go. So yes, I think this is a shortcut to the summit. I mean, Kratos is doing nothing to stifle his, like, the fire building up inside him against Odin, so I guess it seems like that's what Kratos wants as well. Because I'm sure he'd love nothing better than to take out Odin. Unless we really are back to the start. That'd be annoying. Yeah, it's the same business.
Thor, blame me. Me. For what you did to Magni. My own father called me a coward.
Looks like he did more than that. Move it, or we'll pick up where he left off.
I'll kill you. No. He is beaten. Not worth killing.
He should pay for what he said about Mother.
I said no.
But we're gods. We can do whatever we want.
That's what I said to your mother, right before I gave it to her.
What are you doing?
This is a much better knife than Mother's.
You killed against my wishes. You lost control.
Haven't you been teaching me to kill?
I've been teaching you to survive. We are gods, boy. And that makes us a target. From now until the end of days, you are marked. So I teach you to kill, yes, but in defense of yourself. Never as an indulgence.
Nobody cared about him anyways. What's the difference?
There are consequences to killing a god!
Why? How do you know? How do you know?
Watch your tone, boy.
Whatever.
Oh man, Atreus. Is this part of like Odin's ploy or something? Is Odin pulling some strings here to try and draw Atreus towards himself? I think Kratos got to show him that not all gods are equal, man. You might be a god, but you're still a baby. I could snap you in half right now if I wanted to. Doesn't matter how much of a god you are. But I guess... Oh. This is something that he's not very prepared for right now.
Whatever.
Really? Come here. I completely activate the Spartan mode by accident there. Okay. Yeah, activate Spartan mode by accident. But I only found out about 15 hours after playing that you could cancel it thanks to a comment.
Keep your wits about you, boy. If Modi found us, Baldur cannot be far.
Good. I have a few words for him too.
No, you do not. You will leave him to me.
So you can kill him. Because that's what we do to our enemies, right? Because he'd do the same to us.
I will do only what is necessary.
And I'll help.
No.
Things are getting really difficult now.
I'll take care of this!
Go on then. Let's see you. Okay, alright. Well, I'll just leave things to you then. Why don't you continue and sweep everything up while Daddy gets some loot. Oh yeah, thanks for that, Atreus. Maybe if you'd have killed him before I got hit.
To think I used to feel bad killing these guys.
I wasn't expecting such a quick transformation here. It's literally like within the space of a few hours, he's suddenly just become a completely different person. Then again, technically, is he still a person? I don't know. I don't know, gods think. Okay, this place again. Are we going to have like elevator battles and stuff again? Oh god. Okay, since we're like so far in the middle of backtracking, I think I'll end the session here because it seems like there's still a little bit of time before we get to the summit and move on to Jotunheim. So I will call it quits here and be back with another session as soon as I can. So thanks for watching. Take care.